Hello, welcome to the seventh episode of Book of Hours. Um, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be able to do today. We got a bunch of new books unlocked. We're starting to build our library. We're starting to get stronger and more varied skills. We're starting to learn a lot of new ways to unlock things. We have an upgraded soul. We have an upgraded skill, and we're starting to document where we can get certain types of memories if you need them for any weird reasons. So we might just unlock a few more rooms, see what we can unlock in books and whatnot. Without further ado, let's take start. Let me do a quick review of what we have here. Mm, I believe this was the possible 2, 4, 5, 6. If I got it set it that, okay. So we're gonna move to the next day. I think I've got an idea. We got a bunch of money. We got a lot of new rooms. Go ahead and see who we can hire. Today's weather looking like sunny. Alright, let's see if we can unlock the prophecies of glory. It's gonna be risky. So first off, I'm gonna reread the Locksmith Dream. If you recall correctly, the Locksmith Dream has a revelation memory, which has the fast or the lantern tag. Alright. Oh, I did work there when I did not mean to. I meant to seek unusual help. So we're gonna take a risk here. Am I no longer able to put that in there? Okay, no problem. We'll just make a new bookshelf. LD Revelation. Click the checkbox to save, and we will delete that from here. Yep, I think I messed it up. Do not hit enter. You will delete the second line. Alright, let's take this risk. Still got 6 out of 8. We got a nearby fugitive. Has skill, edge, and we could quickly open up the walled garden with him. As you get more and more to upper and lower left, the aspects get stronger and stronger. So I've read that before, so let's go ahead and do that and see if we can't hire even another person. What do you want? A soul. I don't have a soul. A warlord? Ooh, warlord that has sky. Don't think I've got anything. And what's the last one? Nope, not today. We have Sky, Rose, and Nectar. Oh, this room is open. The practice garden. Pratik? Is that a typo? In the early days of St. Brendan's Abbey, the brothers practiced their arts of war here. So it was that in baronial times the garden became a favorite of the martial quarrelsome dwarfs. Can we use... Could give him... Do we have anything that can give him Sky? We can talk about the weather. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll give him the sunny day. Remember you have a hindsight. Ooh. And we broke our fast. We got our first melodied soul fragment since well, we were on the beach and dying. So in order to solve it, we need to cure with nectar. We need bed rest, something suitable and perhaps green and soothing to drink. With this much nectar aspect, the only thing that gives me nectar right now is this. So we're gonna be stuck with the broken fast for a while. But in a weird way, a broken fast is actually pretty interesting. As it says right here, the melodies cannot be exhausted. So we could just use the broken fast to read books indefinitely without having to exhaust our souls. So we collaborated with the traveling musician. Ooh, hold on. A lot of things are adding up very quick. We can do the weed check garden, the infirmary, or the weakened chamber. I think I'm gonna do this one. This room reeks like a rotten reptile. The curtains ripple restlessly with the watchful presence that Van Luren left behind. Perhaps I can find somebody to sing them to sleep. Makes sense. We got a traveling musician's assistant. Can I get one more? Possibly? No, it's unlikely. Unless I can get Sky, Ford, or Lantern with no collaboration. No. It'll be too late when we get there. So we got the Mazarine Room. Kitty's pride and the House Joy. Kitty Mazarine was better known for her vocal compositions, but she is a versatile musician, and on winter evenings she would invite visitors and villagers alike to her recitals. My house is a mess. Please repair it, people. You got a rain. Ooh, and there's an offer from Oriflames. They want to give me Death Under Evasion, a very powerful knock book for 3 tally. I can afford it. Got the Poet again. He has Winter, Moth, and Sky. Useless. Next. Tristan, got the Magician again, which is Sky, Ray, and Nectar. could get into the Rose Haunted Hall if I did a serious collaboration. But right now, let's just focus on unlocking as many rooms as possible right now. So we'll get the weed chipped garden, we have him take care of that. Hey villagers, I have money. Shit, I started working. And we got the book that we're not going to be able to read anytime soon. Could start sorting some of my books. Alright, let's take these winter books and put them up there. That's a winter, that's a winter. They're usually color coded. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's a moon. Put that up there. We got the Cherulis Painter, the Royal Moth and Rose. We'll take it. Not enough money. There we go. Oh. The Physic Guardian, the nuns of the Knot planted this garden of healing herbs in the Dawn period. Nathan of Regenberg and Gideon Dwarf both expanded it, and the Courier of the Owl tended it, even if the branch and bureau made use of it during the grim days of the Burncrag served as a prison. The Infirmary. In the 15th century, Nathan of Regenberg came to Burncrag. The Brothers of St. Brendan granted sanctuary, but they would not permit a Jew and his family to live on the abbey grounds. Still, they built a tower for him to dwell in and practice his healing arts. It has changed greatly since that time, but a place of healing it remains. Got all these neat little paintings. Does one of them have a lantern? But either way, the paintings are really cool. We have the Witch and Sister. The Witch and Sister unites what is at rest. She is sought at the water's edge and beneath the moon. She cannot be separated. She cannot be touched. She is coral, amber, and pearl. We have the Thunderskin. He cannot be stilled. He demands to dance. He is beaten like a drum. He is heard in the wood below the world. We have the Velvet. The glory is a question, and the moth always answers yes. The Velvet answer is no, and that it is always her answer. And we have the Sister and Witch. The Sister and Witch bring together what cannot be apart. She is sought beneath the moon at the water's edge. She is pearl, amber, coral. She cannot be touched. She cannot be separated. While they are similar, they are talking about the other aspects of the Witch and Sister. Hey, get to work, people. Well, let's see what the day looks like. Clouds. Not a lot I can do there. Seek unusual help. We got the poet again. Winter Sky and Moth. Wait, Winter. Oh, hey, I can do this. Okay, we'll hire him. Wist had 2 Winter, so we can talk to him, collaborate on. We'll watch for what lies ahead. And we'll put him into the Despoiled Laboratory. This was an alchemist's workshop and a picture gallery, but the pictures have been flung down, the vessels overturned, the solvents and reagents spilled. It will be time-consuming and dangerous to repair. I'd rather not use my best soul fragment to just hire somebody when I need to talk to them about it. We have a picture of Lady Tryphon, a very old picture in the Byzantine style, another copy of Legion in the Wind, a portrait of a beheaded lady, more prominent the headgear the closer to glory. We have a departure, here Valentine has painted Jaws migrating across the darkness sea. We have a glorious gift, a human figure silhouetted against a blazing sun, a picture of Dr. Serena Blackwood, another copy of those. We have Lord Monday, a well-dressed middle-aged gentleman with receding hair and a clear expression of astonished delight. A sacrifice, a silent crowd watches a robed priest drown a struggling victim in a bowl of rainbowed oil. Next, we have the foundlings, a pair of human eyes peer from the darkness in a tangle of roots. So the Flood Gallery, 30 Blake, 7th librarian of the house. Ooh. I don't know if I have a bust of 30 Blake. Let me quickly look around real quick. No. Okay. So, 7th librarian of the house extended this space, decorating with semi-precious materials and filling it with the finest art her house money could buy. Of course, after her enthusiasm brought the house to the brink of penury, much of it had to be sold off. And we got some new books in here. Let's grab them real quick. We got a lot of new books. So, you cannot use a melodied soul on to catalog. You can read it all day long. I don't have anything that has void. Alright. So we have the Book of Cinders, ostensibly an 18th century fireworks manual, but with some exotic ingredient choices and a substantial section on tephromancy, divination from the ashes. Has the subject of pyroglyphics. There we go, and the pile of I cannot read that. Next. We have the Devoured Tantra, the diplomat priest Stanislav Jan Skaller transcribed this from the library of a Red Long, but his manuscript remains in private collection of the Kherson. Grail 6. Won't be able to read that. Go in the pile of unknowns. And we will have to wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna finish up cataloging all these books and then we'll call it a day. Oh, silly me. Another sunny day. Now the problem with consuming these books or cataloging is that it takes up the consider slot. If we were to move a book into the stores, into any sort of books desk, we can technically read it. And since I don't get exhausted for reading a book, it will not cost a lot. Oh, I still won't be able to. I'll be one shy. So we have a novel method for invocation and contrition. Ingenious and rather beautiful technique for entreating and the names of the hours, developed by Rory Morrow, who styled himself as the Sage Knight, written in Equipian and Rose 14. Can't read it. Have no idea what they're talking about. Ooh, we have an unusual pilgrimage. Knock. Moon and Quail. Do they have anything? Unfortunately, can't use it. We have the Viennese Conundrum. Van Driel describes the odd events in Vienna, the disappearance of children, epidemics of parasite activity, animal mutilation, nightmares of worms, the activities of charitable organizations, the new legions that fund the burial of the poor. She proposes a peculiar connection between these activities. It is a Moon 4. I have a Moon 1. 2. I could do it with a foggy day. Not the Revelation. Ooh. Salt could do it. Read that. We'll unlock a book for the end of it today. And we have the Chandler's Witch. Formula and instruction for invoking March Lantern and, exceptionally paradoxically, the nominal and theoretical hour called the Chandler. The author is anonymous, admitting only that they are one who is not yet nameless. And subject on each revelation. I gotta recover my twist. Twist is back. Put that in there, put that in there. Here we go. When the individual K attends the meeting, black dogs are sacrificed and quartered. When element M is in attendance, black mares are found with their throats slashed. I propose that these sacrifices are not necessary, but that our Legion friends may consider them fitting. Here with diagrams of the mutilations. I had the subject of wolf stories. The Medusa riddle, then, I choose to render as what is not seen. There is another riddle, one I have heard rendered as what may be lost. I will delineate some of the historic attempts to answer it. These are, in themselves, in some sense, sacrifices. We have a memory of a few. We already have that one, so this goes in the completed pile. And we get our lesson in wolf stories. And we have ourselves a new skill. Sometimes we eat the wolf, and sometimes the wolf eats us. But with that, we will consider this episode completed. We unlocked a few new rooms, unlocked only one book, but that's part of it. It's a slow accumulation of resources. And with that, we'll see you next time.